Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so you could have Virgo placements and not be Virgo placements in your natal chart and not even be a Virgo birthday. But these placements are getting triggered right now, and that's why the energy has drawn you to it. You've drawn it to you, and you're seeing this message. So this message comes to you at just the right time. Whoever you are, there's a reason you're seeing it, and this is where your message begins. Sometimes life stings. So we start with an irritation or we start with a disappointment. And I'm not sure what's going on or where it's moving, but we'll figure that out together. 64 accompanies Wasp Spirit card, and that adds up to 10, which tells me there is a cycle that's come to completion. There's a fulfillment here, or you're being needled or nagged. Something is stinging you because it needs to be completed. Something has to be wrapped up. It has to be finished. It is ready to come to an end, or it's ready to be made official. That could also be it too. There's just this irritation that you're experiencing, or this upset. Sometimes life stings. Discomfort. There's a discomfort here, and I don't understand completely why I'm trying to channel the message, but it's confusing. What is hurting you, and what does that hurt mean? What we are sure of is the hurt. Usually when Wasp Spirit appears, it's a nagging energy. It's the energy of something is unsettling you. It's not letting you rest. And so what you definitely need is rest, but also you need to confront this circumstance and say, well, what do I need to do to get this wasp off me, to stop this nagging? Like, what's going on inside of me? And that's what we need to understand how to react to it. So Virgo, remember, as I divide this deck, there are going to be cards that fall out. I'm going to leave them where they lay because it's part of the reading. If you're looking for a personal reading, please do find my website at www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can book and schedule a personal reading with me. At your earliest convenience, you'll get your message and your clarity within 24 hours of whatever day you booked. If you're just finding this channel now, please remember to subscribe to the channel. We now have officially 125,000 subscribers, and I'm so proud of the growth of the channel. So thank you so much, everybody, for bringing me this far. If you haven't yet, please ring that notification bell and make sure you're getting notified when your content goes live, but also when I go live and do public tarot card readings here, if you'd like to participate in that. Yeah, something is needling you, something is nagging you, something won't let you be. So let's see what has to happen then for Virgo. What has to happen? What has to be revealed, and then what has to happen. If you don't like high-pitched noises, I'm going to chime this bell to cleanse the energy, chime the singing bowl. So 1 second. Virgo, we're going to start here. Nothing in the past, okay? So something is nagging you about the future. Something is bugging you. There's a little bit of pain here. Maybe let spirit be your guide. You're going to zoom out. When Hawk comes, it's like zoom out. You need an aerial perspective because there's change that's coming. 32 is at the top of the card. 3 plus 2 is 5. Let spirit be your guide through this change. It's going to irritate you because you're not familiar with it. You know, maybe you haven't been here before or you haven't been here for a long time. But there is a future here with something or someone. And then make your dreams real. There's beautiful potential here. 5 plus 6 adds up to 11. So there's some sort of awakening, conscious awakening. Let spirit be your guide to build this future. You've not been here before. And your eyes can't see this far. So what it's telling me is you need faith. Why then does sometimes life sting? Fear. Wasp spirit can come to you to nag at you, to push you forward. You know, this agitation can be because of your unwillingness to move on something. It's if you stay in the same place, the waspers are going to come get you. They're going to nip at you and bite you. There's an energy of then the agitation is about moving against the flow that you're used to, or doing something that's out of your comfort zone. But ultimately, there's a beautiful potential here. There's a beautiful future here for putting things together. Maybe you're agitated because you feel a little bit manipulated or coerced in the direction you're trying to go. But once again, I don't see any negative intent here. It's almost like what's irritating you is you feel you've lost control of the situation. You can't control this situation because this is divine guided. You don't understand the situation well enough to control it. It's bigger than you. When Hawk comes, it's like he's like, use my eyes, use my foresight, because you're not going to be able to see this for yourself. It's kind of asking you to be humble enough to recognize, Virgo, that you're going to need faith to see you through this next week. Let's dive deeper into it and see what the heck is going on. Where does this week resolve? Okay. Oh boy. Virgo. Virgo. We have the King of Swords to make a decision being made, or it could even represent you since you are ruled by Mercury. Some sort of clarity with your purpose or your decision, or some sort of guidance. Okay. There's a Hierophant here. That means something traditional, something solid, something certain. It's almost like you're making a decision to commit to something. You're making a decision. It's clear to you now. You know what you want. You want something that's basically traditional. You want something solid. This could be about an industry. This could be about work or job. Something financial, of course. It's almost like you're thinking with a solid mind now, or you're taking advice. Could even be from career, but it's got to do with almost like what I saw here is making a decision to make a commitment. I don't know if it's you or somebody that you're dealing with. Could it be work as well? Anything. Take it where it resonates. Making a decision to make a commitment. This is job well done. You could even be being seen by executives or people above you. People are liking you. They're starting to appreciate your value or worth, being appreciated. What is this about? There's a lot of conflict. Maybe there's a lot of frustration here, and then a Tower. So people like how you handle, how you don't rattle when you're in tough situations. And they're starting to see that that's why you're valuable. This could have been a really nice situation here that got destroyed because of a lot of little things that added up. What's going on here? It's got to do with work. This is more to do with work than anything else. Knight of Pentacles is something was moving really slowly. And then when a lot of people get involved, it goes crazy. So honestly, it's almost like this sense of, I don't want a lot of people to get involved because then it's going to be out of my hands. Or there's too much conflict and it kind of like, Ten of Wands here is a clarifier. It's almost like you're taking too much responsibility on yourself. Clarify, please. Moving slowly is going to be a burden here. Like something has been too slow. That's what I heard. And it's because you're taking on too much. It could be taking on too much at work or whatever else. This is a confusing situation for me. It's talking about divine timing, intuition, something that you already know, trusting your instincts, that something isn't going to work. Underlying energy, do you know why something isn't working? Because somebody's holding on too tightly to control. Because somebody is holding on too tightly. Somebody is... somebody doesn't want things to change, or they're holding on to the past, or there could even be financial difficulties that are holding somebody back, because it's like if you haven't understood what's wrong or what's going on with somebody, it's almost like there's financial difficulties that maybe haven't been discussed, or there's financial difficulties in the situation, like something won't move forward, but it really is something that's not moving forward, something that's not taking off or leading anywhere. Intuitively, I think either you know this or you've recognized it and you've seen it, and it's because somebody's holding on too tight and won't allow themselves to change. And you keep trying the same thing over and over and over again, and eventually it doesn't work. It's not going to work. This could be about some love affair that you're dealing with. It could be about some childhood expectations that you've grown comfortable with. But there now is this new situation with this very abundant energy. This is divine masculine and divine feminine energy. There's something special here that you're dealing with. There's some energy that's very special here. But I think you held on and decided that it was never going to happen, or it couldn't ever happen. And that's getting in the way. What about, let's say, day 4? There's an offer of love here. Somebody who is very expressive, very heart open, very, very outwardly loving. It could also be show your feelings or proceed in faith. even though you don't know what to say, or it's almost like somebody's having a hard time expressing that they love. To show love is easy, but it's almost like, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to take this offer. I'm not sure. I don't have enough information. Kind of trying to make peace with the feeling, even though something doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'll tell you this right now, somebody still cares, but it's like they're holding back. What about day 5? Abundance and happiness. There was some sort of standstill where nobody was talking or speaking. I don't know what happened. So what happens on day 5 to change that? Because there's something here with family and love and fulfillment, actually being happier than you ever thought you could be. Maybe somebody finally comes through or talks to you, or if you talk to them, they'll be happy to hear from you. 9 of Wands, there's some sort of defensiveness here. Defensiveness or this sense of quality control, because I now have experience and I now won't settle for less. Somebody insisting upon the happy situation or wanting to protect the happiness of a family or their happiness. It's like you don't want to see something that makes you so happy go away. This is a struggle for you. This is a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is here, and then we have the Queen of Swords. Excuse me, by the end of this week, you're going to be able to decide clearly to move forward with something. To make moves forward, you're going to be given the green light on something, or you're going to give somebody the green light on something. To be able to just like make the move, right? Move forward. Something that you're passionate about. There is certainty there. And then we have, okay, let's get into a moon card. Why is this situation so difficult for Virgo? We have step out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to decide to step out of your comfort zone to make the right choice. And you're very close to achieving your goal. This is so ripe. This is so right. But you have to decide. I think you've gotten really comfortable in a certain mindset, and it's holding you back from what is a lot of progress from what I see. Let's get a spirit guided card. I need to understand more about this. I hope you'll come over with me to the extended reading. The link is down below. I've also pinned it to the top of the comment section for you guys, and hope that you'll join me over there. Let's go over this guided message first from Spirit. Spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. That's the hawk. That's why the hawk is there. To get you through this spider web so you don't get hooked up in a trap. But what's the trap? Two of Pentacles, this inconsistent situation, an uncertain situation, something to do with money. What's the trap? We have Eight of Pentacles. It's something you're trying to make work out. It's something you feel. Let me tell you something. It's something that's a good investment. But it's not a trap. It's just, it's going to be difficult to navigate. Because a spider web is also a creation, a beautiful creation, like you're building something. But you just need to lean on God for the guidance, because I don't think you've ever built it before. It is worth the investment, though. Let's dig deeper. Follow me over to the extended, guys. I'll see you there.